All right, time now to turn to Brad and his big brain and his 3 brilliant minutes. And a lot of people turn to Brad and his big brain, it turns out.
Chris,
how'd you like that setup?
I left me speechless there for a moment, which is a rarity. But there are 2 parts to today's story.
Okay.
Part of it is a look back at a story we first brought you back in October. The second half of it is some place here in northeastern Wisconsin that took this information and made it work.
Okay.
So that's just a refresher on the story we first brought you back in October. How do we increase food production by more than 50% on a limited amount of crop land to feed a projected 10 billion people in just 30 years from now? How do we do it? The answer may be algae. And I know what you're thinking.
Ew.
Yes, it's gooey, it's green, it's slimy. Not so sure about that, but think again. Algae has a lot of nutritional value, actually. Very high in protein, provides essential amino acids, minerals found in meat, and omega-3 fatty acids. Grows 10 times faster than our traditional crops. You can grow it in environments where it's not going to be competing for that use of land, right? Because you're probably going to grow it in the ocean or some water body. And it improves environmental sustainability, grown in enclosed and controlled facilities. In fact, shortly after this story, we brought you this story, an onshore algae farm that they are actually building in Hawaii, where they're going to grow algae in these canals. Okay. Given this information, the Fox Valley Technical Institute was inspired. The instructor, Roxanne Rush Olison, her horticulture class, and here are some of the students in the class, decided we're going to grow algae and we're going to eat algae. Okay.
Nice.
All right, so here's how it unfolded. They bought some algae. They actually bought it from a supply company. They grew it in an aquarium right there. They're feeding it some nutrients. You can see there's some aeration in there to help it grow. After it grew for a while, it was time to harvest it. Looks pretty green and gooey, right? And then you needed to essentially filter it, rinse it off, And then the big challenge came.
Swallowing it?
Yeah, so what they did is they used a blender and some frozen fruit, and they mixed the algae with it, which is probably a pretty good idea. Okay.
Wow, that is really thick.
Yep, kind of looks like
that was a lot of frozen fruit in that one.
Absolutely, but here comes the moment of proof, and it is A-okay.
Nice.
Okay, so I applaud her for drinking that, but it gets even better because I see they sent this picture of a student, and if you look in the cup and even his
he's got it right on his little
it's green, there. So I'm thinking maybe he just tried it straight up.
Yeah.
And Roxanne, the instructor, actually contacted me, and she said it actually tastes like lettuce if you just taste it itself. But applause to Fox Valley Technical for being bold and giving it a shot.
And she is a fan of your 3 brilliant minutes.
Thank you.
And now she's going to be more of a fan because you turned her into a celebrity.
I don't know about that.
And he's going to get endlessly mocked for having algae stuck on his mustache.
Or saluted for being brave enough.
Well, we already did that for sure, right? All right, Brett, thanks so much. We'll